everyone, my name is Kratika Jain, and today we are going to talk about GraviTone, which is a tangible musical interface using gravity well for sound and music creation. And here are the list of authors. I want you guys to imagine the sun, the center mass of our system, solar system, and the celestial bodies that are orbiting around the center mass. Um, and now imagine that these are becoming the composer, these are trying to create the melodies. So, what if gravity wasn't just a force but a composer? Imagine orbiting objects generating celestial melodies. Traditional instruments has a fixed and predictable way of interaction. Like if you're playing a C major chord, if you're playing a key, then it is particularly giving you a give you exact sound that is C, right? Similarly, if you're playing a chord, C major chord on guitar, then you'll have a particular sound that sounds like C major chord. Similarly, digital instruments, they provide some sort of flexibility, but they lack in physical and tangible experience. That's why we thought in a different direction. We thought, can interaction be both flexible and physical? So here gravitone brings it is tangible, immersive, and physically interactive. We got inspired from the cosmic expression. We are combining astrophysics and tangible music interfaces. We got inspired from Keplerian motion, multi-user interfaces, and immersive visuals. We also got inspired from Reactable, Orb Synth, Audio Cubes, and Sonic City. So, what is Gravitone? Gravitone is a tabletop gravity well musical interface. Here at the center, we are having a center mass, and around it, the spheres are revolving or orbiting. Another thing is it uses real time object motion to generate sound. Instrument design. So, we are having a base frame, there's a membrane which is a flexible cloth which is representing the space time. There's a center mass that is representing the gravity, which is the heavy ball. Another thing is we are having spheres. This is representing the celestial objects. These are of different colors, masses, and sizes. Another thing is that is camera tracking. We have mounted a camera above the gravity well so that can get the video feed for the sound and visual generation. Next thing is data flow architecture. So suppose we projected a ball into the gravity well, that the feed is then uh, is is then processed by OpenCV, and it is calculating certain parameters, and the parameters are Cartesian coordinates, polar coordinates, color, velocity, acceleration, etc. And these parameters are then further transferred to Max MSP and Touch Designer through Open Sound Control Protocol. Then the sound that is generating by the Max MSP is further transferred to the DAW through a MIDI channel. The things that we are tracking are X and Y coordinates, radius, angle, velocity, acceleration, and color of the sphere. The things that are being controlled are pitch, reverb value, LFO, envelope, note intensity, and MIDI notes. These all control and track parameters selecting is depend on the preset, what preset we are using. So there are basically three preset right now: Kepler, Nebula, and Wave that we are going to discuss. So Kepler preset has two things. One is distance, another thing is velocity. And the map thing is pitch and intensity. It is based on some sort of theories. So the distance is mapped to the pitch because of Kepler harmonics law. So Kepler says that if the celestial object is near to the center mass, it is going to sound higher in pitch, and if it is far from the center mass, it will sound lower in pitch. The velocity is mapped to the intensity. So suppose the sphere is in higher velocity, then it will sound high in intensity. The note intensity will be high, and vice versa. Another thing is This Kepler preset has MIDI notes, and it is mapped to different set of notes based on Western scales or Indian classical ragas. Right now, the video I'm going to show has the rag des arrow ascending notes, and let's see how it sounds. Next is nebula. Nebula is basically a phase of a star, and generally we are focusing on helix nebula. Nebula actually expands in the horizontal direction. That's why we have mapped x-axis to the reverb, and there's some reason for each parameter we are mapping. This nebula is generating drone kind of sound or different sound. Let's see. Another preset is wave preset. Wave preset, in we are generating a saw wave, and based on some parameters, angle, distance, and velocity, we have mapped FM, reverb, intensity, and envelope. And this is how the sound is generating. This is kind of technical sound or flowing sound we are going to listen. GraviTone has real-time audio synthesis. So if you're projecting these spheres into the gravity well, you can listen to the audio in real time. Another thing is it is also generating some visual presets that you saw in the previous video. I mean, in the presets. Another thing is the presets are customizable. You can create your own presets, or you can also customize the previous presets as well. The this Gravitone has single and multi-user play support. Suppose one person can also throw these spheres, two spheres at a time, three spheres at a time, and four people, two people can also come together and create music. This Gravitone has live VST MIDI DAW integration. So whatever the sound you are generating can be recorded into a DAW, whatever DAW you're using. This Gravitone promotes experimentation. It also promotes stochastic improvisation. It promotes music learning and performance. So, suppose two people came together and they are playing the Gravitone in a particular way, and it will create some kind of sound which is pleasing, definitely. And future scope, we are planning to add rhythms, percussive elements into Gravitone. Another thing is we just want to put the projector on top of the gravity well. The visuals are already ready. Third thing is we want to bring non-musicians and musicians together and experience how it sounds, and wanted to do a user study on that. Again, Gravitone is the combination of physics, sound, art, and interaction. Thank you.